Greetings, visionary, emotional, intuitive Pisces. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader, and now I am going to do the April 2021 forecast for the sign of Pisces, and I'm going to do a tarot reading, and I'm going to talk about some broad strokes on the planetary transits that are happening. And I suggest that you watch the videos for your sun, moon, and rising to get the fullest scope of what to expect in April. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, you should definitely contact me to have your chart done. It is really a wonderful tool for self-awareness and self-discovery and navigating the road of life. And let's see. So as we enter the month of April, Pisces, we see the Ace of Wands. So you are being handed an opportunity by somebody or by the universe. It's Wands, and so it's something that is going to require action, and it's initiating a new start. Wands can be career and enterprise, but it can also be just a new start of any kind. And you are covered by the Six of Cups. So this has to do with friendship or a relationship that is very dear to you. And you are crossed by Temperance. So this is about balance. This is about peace and serenity that comes from balancing the heart and mind. And that is really a big theme of what you are working on in April, is just that balance of heart and mind. And what the basis of the situation, 10 of Pentacles. So April is also a time of boundaries around security, residence, family, wealth, creating some boundaries in that area. What's leaving is a man. He's an honest man and a wise man. And so when they say leaving, it could be he's going on a trip, or he's going home, or it's just kind of, they're showing me what's passing. What could come into being, the Emperor. So this is a man looking very strong, taking leadership, taking authority, handling business. This is around the 13th to the 15th, and this corresponds with the time that Venus is moving into Taurus. And as Venus moves into Taurus for Pisces, that is going to be in the third house of communication. It's also the house of the siblings, also the house of the neighborhood. And so it could be any of those areas. But Venus in Taurus is at home. And so this indicates a very kind of like maybe beautiful communication, beautifying the neighborhood, communication around topics of art, beauty, culture, food, the environment, nature, all of these kinds of things. So what will come into being around mid-month, also the Wheel of Fortune, an unexpected twist of events for the better, sometime around the 16th to the 18th, that just moves life forward, as happens. And fears or insecurities, the King of Cups. So this is around a man who is very compassionate and sensitive and romantic, and he looks like he's in love. So there might be some feelings around this, maybe some insecurities, maybe some fears. I just remind people that fears are false evidence appearing real. He looks great, so don't be afraid of him. And Six of Pentacles reversed. Others see you. Someone feels like they are not getting their fair share in a contract or negotiation with you. Or maybe there's someone looking at you who's close to you feeling like you are not getting a fair share. And your positive feelings, the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this has to do with healing from a spiritual or financial injury. And this is really prominent around the 25th through the 27th, although it's on the table for the entire month. And this is also really corresponding with around the time of the full moon in Scorpio. And the full moon of Scorpio takes place in your 9th house. So the 9th house it's the house of God. It's the house of spirituality. It looks like there's going to be illumination or culmination in 9th house topics for you. Now, again, 9th house topics could be anything from God and spirituality, as I mentioned, to religion, higher truth, higher education, higher knowledge. It can also be international experiences, cross-cultural experiences. The 9th house can also be publishing or broadcasting where applicable, international travel. So any of those topics, it looks like there's a real healing taking place around that, around the full moon. You know, full moons are very emotional time, and they illuminate. I didn't mention that this 10 of Pentacles reversed, when you are creating, the focus is boundaries around family and residence and security and wealth. This corresponds to around the time of the new moon of Aries. And if you follow me, you know that new moons are incredibly rich and fertile cosmic soil to plant the seeds of intention that we want to manifest. And the new moon of Aries for Pisces is in your 2nd house of money and resources, and also your values, and what it is that you value in life. And so this is a great time at the 11th to really set clear intentions around that and what you were trying to manifest in that area, because the universe and the cosmos will really support you into bringing that into being if you take that time to do that around that then. And then finally, the outcome of the month, we have the 7 of Wands. So it looks like around the end of the month, you were really standing your ground and holding your own in the face of a lot of different energy coming your way. And a lot of action perhaps coming your way, resistance perhaps coming your way, just maybe a lot of things to do coming your way. It's, and you're standing your ground. And this is around the same time at the end of the month, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. That happens on the 27th, but Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is happening in your 11th house, and that's the house of friends and business associates. It can be groups or organizations that you belong to as well. It can also be a house that represents any subcultures that you belong to. And so this Pluto going retrograde, all the planets have been going direct for a long time now. And so this is going to be the first one kind of going retrograde. And this is going to bring up some old issues that were really prominent in 2020, but not just in 2020. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. So there's been some reoccurring deep things that Pluto has been bringing up for us at various times during that journey. And so this, at the end of the month, could be one of those times where it could be revisiting some like power dynamics happening in that 11th house of friends and business associates, groups and organizations. But it can also be just like deep cathartic change or transformation that's happening in that area of your life. It can also have to do with, sometimes Pluto brings like triangulation. And then sometimes it has to do with like underworld people or topics or things coming up. So that's all of the Plutonian stuff that might that you can maybe expect. And then I also wanted to say that with this I don't know, I'm gonna just end it there. If you want more details, feel free to contact me for your own personal tarot reading. I read on Zoom, so I can read for people anywhere in the world, and I send you a recording afterwards, and it's really great to have the one-on-one experience. And thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share this video with other Pisces that you know. Please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.Eliane Nicole. And please have a wonderful, wonderful April, Pisces. Thank you.